Yo, what's up guys? It's the FPL Pundit here and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at my team selection for game week 6. So please do hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel, turn on the post notification icon so that anytime I post a new video, you are going to be notified, and make sure you stick around with my channel because I'm going to be providing you and uploading a lot of quality FPL content. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So yeah guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and looking at the review from the last game week, I had about 67 points, and this was quite it was quite below my expectation, as I was expecting to have at least 70 points. But we'd see that the major reason why I had such low points was because of my captain, who was Lukaku. I captained Lukaku and he blanked, so it kind of affected my overall performance last week. But apart from my captain, every player you can see on the screen right now actually turned out well for me. So this game week is going to be quite different. As you can see, I deployed a 4-4-2 formation in the last game week, and this game week is going to be quite different because Antonio is back, Son is back, and there are a lot of changes I'm going to be making to my team. And still I've not yet used my free transfer. So the first thing we're going to be doing in this game week is transferring out a player and bringing in a new leg to the squad. So as you can see, I saved my transfer from last game week, so I currently have 2 free transfers for this game week. But I'm not going to be exactly using both transfers right now. I'm just going to use just one of the transfer and save the last transfer for the next game week. But before that, the reason why I currently have like 2 free transfers is because last game week I was thinking of bringing in Ronaldo this current game week. That's why I've saved. That's why I didn't make any changes to my team last game week and kept the free transfers I had onto this game week. But now that I have 2 free transfers, I'm still doubting about bringing in Ronaldo now for 2 major reasons. First of all, I still have some Wolves players in my squad, and if I'm going to be taking out anybody from my team, it is going to be Son and Jimenez. And still, I'm not ready to sell Jimenez because I took 4 points each to sign Jimenez, and up till now Jimenez has not paid his dues. He has not given me any points since then, and I really don't want the points I lost to sign him to just go to waste like that. So I still have some unsettled scores with the Wolves players I have. Then apart from that, another reason why I'm not really ready to, why I changed my mind about signing Ronaldo yet, is because of the fixture ahead. Now this is the last easy fixture Ronaldo is going to be having in the Premier League until I think December. If you look at the matches that is going to be having after now, we see that Ronaldo is going to be playing against Aston Villa this weekend, and right after this weekend Ronaldo has some seriously difficult fixtures. And here's the fixture difficulty ranking. Now yeah, this is Ronaldo and this is the fixture ahead of Ronaldo. So after playing Aston Villa this weekend, the next thing we'll see that Manchester United is going to be playing against Everton, against Leicester City, and many more difficult fixtures ahead like that. So now this is not to say that Ronaldo wouldn't score against these teams, but as being priced at 12.7 million, if he goes to blank in any game week, I'll be really mad because I've invested a lot in these players and I definitely expect a return every game week. So this is the reason why I've changed my mind about bringing in Ronaldo for the meantime. So until I really don't know when I'm going to sign Ronaldo, maybe till December or January. So the first thing I really want to do is just use one of my free transfer so that I don't have to lose it. So to use my free transfer, I'm going to be taking out one player, and the player is going to be Traore. I've made a list of players whom I'm going to be choosing from. They are the watch list of players I've had from ahead of game week 6. These players include Kovacic in the midfield, Galaga, Guri, Decore, Townsend, and Odegaard and Click. So I was thinking of picking up Kovacic at first, but what I also thought that I still want to have one more Chelsea defender, so I can only have a maximum of 3 players from the same team. So I won't exactly be picking Kovacic because it's going to contradict that, and I won't be able to sign another defender from that. So Kovacic is out of my list of players to replace Traore currently. So I have Galaga, And the fixture difficulty ranking for Galaga is quite it's not quite rosy until later. But let me look at Grey, and okay, Everton is looking like they have cool fixtures, but I'm still not really interested in Everton players right now. So because they still also have some quite difficult fixtures. So the next cool fixture ahead is Arsenal's fixture, and we see Martin Odegaard having having to play Tottenham this weekend, and the next game weeks after that are just quite cool for Arsenal. Arsenal are still a bit inconsistent so far in the season, so I don't really want to look into Arsenal players right now. I think my choice for replacement is either Matthias Klick or Galaga. Galaga is 5.6, and we see that Klick is just 5.5. Leeds also haven't been really very good this season like that. They're scoring, but just they're not exactly winning matches like that. So I think I'll just stay away from Klick despite having some cool fixtures, and rather go for Galaga. So Galaga is going to be replacing Traore for me. Okay, so now I've chosen my replacement for Traore, and my replacement for Traore is Galaga, and I'm going to be making the transfer and locking in the transfer. Yeah, so I've made my transfer, guys, and this is what my team looks like. Total of 15 players, and the only change you can see here is that Traore is out and Galaga is in. So let's move straight into the team selection for game week 6. So this is what my squad looks like, and it's looking like a 4-3-3 formation, but I'm definitely going to make some adjustments to everything you're seeing on the screen right now. Raya is going to remain on the bench. It has to be Guaita this game week because of the fixture difficulty ranking. Raya is playing against Liverpool and definitely is going to concede, so it's better for me to just keep Crystal Palace Guaita as they are playing against Brighton. I have Galaga now. I'll try as much as possible to make sure Galaga starts this game week. Bissouma remains on my bench. I'm not going to be using him, and I'm thinking of bringing another another player to maximize my midfield and my attack. So I have a total of 3 players, which is the maximum I can have for my strikers, but I still want to bring in one more midfielder, as if you look at my defense, I have Pinnock, I have Matip, I have Walker, and I have Alonso, and I'm not really expecting many points from my defense because Alonso is playing against Walker, Walker is playing against Alonso, and if both teams scores, that means there's no clean sheet for both Alonso and Walker. Then I'll only have to depend on Matip to give me clean sheets. I'm not really expecting Tsimikas to play this weekend, as he played in the Carabao Cup and he also played last week. So we see that Robertson is most likely the one that is going to start, except he gets injured. And Pinnock is playing against Liverpool. Still, I wouldn't want to start Pinnock against Liverpool because of he's going to concede. So the best thing that I'm going to be doing right now is taking out Pinnock and replacing him with Son. Son has a fixture against Arsenal, and irrespective of how difficult the match would be, I'm actually tipping Son to get me some points for the game week. So I think I'm okay with how my team is going to look like this week. And I hadn't chosen any captain yet. It was still on Lukaku from the last game week, and I think I want to make Antonio my captain for this game week. So Antonio is going to be my captain for this game week. Still not Salah, even yet. I think a lot of people are going to be captaining Salah this game week. So my own captain is going to be Antonio, and I'm going to be saving my team. This is what my team selection looks like rather for game week 6. We have Guaita, Alonso, Walker, Matip, Son, Salah, Benrahma, Galaga, Antonio, Lukaku, and Jimenez. Guaita is going to be playing against Brighton, and it's going to be a very good fixture. They are playing at home. That's Crystal Palace. Probably it could get a clean sheet, it could not, but I'm not exactly bothered about my goalkeeper. So moving on to the next player, we have Alonso playing against Manchester City. This is going to be quite a tricky one, a very tough one. But even if Alonso might not really get a clean sheet like that, he could still get an assist or even get a goal. And this so far, Alonso has been in a wonderful form this season. Is really hot for Tuchel, and Tuchel has been playing him in every match, so he's definitely expected to play, not bench Chilwell. So moving on to Walker. Walker has just been there. Man City, they always they mostly have a slow start to the season. So hopefully Chelsea is able to win this one and even get a clean sheet out of this match. But irrespective of that, let's just see how the match goes with Manchester City and Chelsea. So moving on to the next player is Matip. I'm tipping Matip to start and even get a clean sheet against Brentford. They're going to be playing away. I'm just a little bit scared about Brentford because of their defense. They've been quite compact this season. We saw them beat Arsenal 2-0 and they were able to hold Arsenal and stop them from scoring. I'm not necessarily saying that that's going to happen against Liverpool, but these are things we can actually consider. So moving on to the next player, we have Son. Son is going to be playing against Arsenal, and Son has good, wonderful records against top teams also. So I'm tipping Son to actually come and just do some magic for me. You get, but the coach Espirito hasn't exactly been wonderful this season. They've not really scored many goals this season. I think they are when it comes to number of goals scored in the Premier League this season by teams, you would see that Tottenham are actually down there, not even up there. So, but I'm hopeful that is able to change in this game week. Moving on to the next player, we have Salah. Salah is playing the same fixture as Matip, playing against Brentford. Salah has been performing all the game weeks so far this season, and if you look at his stats, he got a goal. It was only against Burnley that he blanked, but ever since the game week 3 up to the 5th game week, Salah has scored a goal and or assisted. You get, so Salah should have actually been my captain this game week, but I don't know. I just feel like Antonio has a better chance of scoring or being my captain than Salah. So moving on to the next player, I have Benrahma, another wonderful player playing against Leeds, same with Antonio, same fixtures. And with the return of Antonio, we could actually see that these two can actually disrupt any defense and get those points out for my team. So not really much to say about that. I'm moving on to Galaga. Galaga is actually a player that most managers haven't really noticed yet. He got 15 points in the 3rd game week. Got the following game week he provided 2 assists, except it was only against Liverpool that he blanked. Now, if you look at this thing, we'll see that this player is quite a player who actually has a lot to offer, and people should actually look at him in the long run. So he's going to be playing against Brighton, just like Guaita, and I'm actually hopeful, and that's just that about Galaga. So moving on to Antonio. Antonio is my captain. It's the same thing I said about Benrahma. He's playing against Leeds. He's back from his red card and punishment, so Antonio is readily available, and hopefully I'm getting double figures from Antonio. So Lukaku's fixture is just the same as Alonso playing against Manchester City. My only concern with Lukaku is that he hasn't scored against any top team so far this season, and I'm hoping he's able to break that deadlock against Manchester City. So I will just keep my fingers crossed and be hopeful, but I can trust Lukaku to be my top striker, and I really know that he's going to get me points. So Jimenez, I'm not even bothered about any Wolves player currently. I'm not bothered about Wolves player, but I'm just hopeful. I'm just keeping him there in my squad. I'm making sure he starts until he gives me the points I deserve, because I took 4 points each to sign this player. So until he pays his dues, he starts every single match for me. So on my bench, I have Raya, Tsimikas, Bissouma, Pinnock. Nothing really important going on my bench. It's just a bunch of players who are just there. They might play, they might not play, but I'm not really bothered. But I think so far with my lineup, I don't have anybody who is injured or who is not going to be available unlike the last game week. So everybody's fresh legs, and I think everybody's definitely going to play. So I'm not going to be doing any points prediction until I do my game week 6 preview, which is going to be coming out I think on Friday. Today is Thursday. So that's that guy about my team selection. It's a 3-4-3 formation this week, unlike the 4-4-2 I used last week. So let me know what you think about my team selection in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions for me, or you want me to make another transfer, just let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you turn on the post notification icon and subscribe to my channel if you're new. So that's it guys for this video, and I'm going to catch you right in the next one guys. Peace.